Welcome to Make EdTech 100. I'm Lindy Hawk, educator, K-12 EdTech advisor, and your host. This is a podcast where we keep it real about what actually works in classrooms. No hype, no overwhelm, just practical strategies, honest stories, and tools that make a real difference for teachers and students. So come along with me on a journey to make EdTech 100. Welcome, everyone. This is episode 2 of Make EdTech 100. I told you in the first episode, this podcast is going to be a bit like a variety show. So episode 1 was me, just me, Lindy, sharing. Today, we are going to have our first guest, and I'm super excited about it. Our guest is a middle school teacher. She deserves a pat on the back for just that. She teaches digital media in Massachusetts. She is also an Adobe Innovator, a Canvassador. I could go on and on and on with all of her certifications and things. And she is known as Green Screen Gal. So the Green Screen Gal herself, Erika Sandstrom, is in the house. Welcome, Erika.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Lindy. I just adore you. I adore your work. I'm so excited to be here as your guest.
Yeah, this is going to be super fun.
This is exciting.
Erika, you're just a fun person. So yeah, you guys are in. We haven't even done the conversation yet, and I'm already like, you guys are in. Listeners are in for a treat here. So to start, I want everybody to know. I said you teach middle school, but I want everybody to know how many years you've been teaching.
Okay, so I've been teaching.
Not to call you out.
How many filters
you're not. You're never supposed to ask a lady her age.
Actually,
but I think this is important.
I tell it all the time because I like when people are surprised. So you have to pretend you're surprised. Now, I've been teaching, this is my 35th year, and I've taught third grade. Yeah, that's where you act surprised. Third grade, fourth grade, fifth grade, sixth grade, all subjects in Missouri and in Massachusetts. It's a weird, long story. And then I started in 2004 teaching technology. And back then it was like teaching PowerPoint. And I took PowerPoint to places that PowerPoint didn't know it could go. And it was a lot, and then it turned into a lot more. And then I found out about the green screen in 2015, but I turned the course into something called digital media. So I could teach the kids about media arts as careers and animation and graphic design and all the things around media. And it's very cool how many choices of careers there are for these kids.
I love
Nothing
it.
like when I have yellow chalk underneath my fingernails. So I've watched the whole thing happen.
You've seen it all.
Internet got invented in my 7th year of teaching. I've seen it all. I have.
You actually did surprise me because
crazy.
I thought it was like 32 or I knew it was over 30 years. I thought it was like 32 or 33. I didn't realize you had hit the 35-year mark. So, man, power to you.
I know.
If you're listening, this is me bowing down for 35 years.
Either that or she's crazy.
I love it.
Yeah.
I also, by the way, I did not know that you taught the PowerPoint computer applications. I taught that. Did you know that? I taught computer applications. Yeah,
No.
I did. I taught business education.
Yeah, we called it technology.
Okay.
But
Yeah, no, I legit had.
And it was before the internet.
Yes, I had a class called computer applications, and I had, I think, a computer applications 1 and 2, because I think my sophomores had computer applications 1, and then the juniors had computer applications 2. I think. So yeah, it was same thing. Like took PowerPoint, did crazy things with PowerPoint. Microsoft Publisher still existed. I used to do, even my accounting class, I had them doing stuff in Microsoft Publisher as any way that I could possibly make accounting more engaging to high school kids.
And it's, I know, exactly. And what's nuts right now is if I had to still teach what I was teaching, I would not have made it. I'd be so bored. I mean, that's the beautiful thing about technology is, every time you turn your head, it changes. So it's, and for a woman with ADHD, I'm very good at having ADHD. I'm excellent person for that. But I couldn't go back to regular ed and teach, not that you teach the same curriculum the same way, but I'm constant movement, AI, everything. Yeah, I get bored, and this I never do. And I get to do whatever I want at this point. My boss doesn't care as long as I show up.
I love it.
I get away with a lot of it, and I bring a lot of joy to kids. And I have proven that joy is actually the key to a lot of success in learning. You unlock their joy, you unlock their brains, and get them ready to learn. So So
I love
fun.
that.
We have a lot of fun.
One of the reasons I named the podcast Make EdTech 100 was because one of my goals is to bring some joy to education and teaching, because overall, I'm stereotyping, but overall, we are very much lacking in joy. Would you agree or not
Yeah.
agree in education?
Yes, I would. I would. I think that joy comes in many forms in education, but I think it's still teachers have so much pressure to get their curriculum taught that it takes away from those joyful times. And I've tried to change that conversation, and I actually have in my classroom. And that's one of the messages I try to share with everybody when I go. I just said perform. I meant perform. I mean, present, because honestly, if kids are stressed, teachers are stressed, you can't learn, and you can't teach. So joy is a very quick way to bring people back to not only the present moment, but also to get them excited about learning. You can find joy and bring joy to anything. I'm always impressed by math
Oh,
teachers that find ways.
seriously.
But yeah, you just have to change your
Yep.
mind and understand the power of joy. It is not, it's okay to have some fun, because you will have a better engagement with your students. I mean, and you'll have a lot more fun at your job.
It's all, yeah, all in the
So
mindset. All
anyway,
in the mindset.
it is mindset, but mindset of administrators,
Yes.
you just have to,
Culture.
yeah,
Culture in a
yes.
school, and not a school, any organization, any company, any business, any job can
Mm-hmm.
make or break joy and fun.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And at this point, we need to understand the science behind it. It's not just, let's just have some fun to have fun. No,
There's
there's actually
research.
science, brain
Yeah.
science, and you know
Yeah.
this. This is why I love you so much. It's because you're bringing that to us, and you're bringing it to video production. So I love partnering up with you. Finding you has been like this big key that just, whoo, there you go. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah. Well, so
I could brag about you all
let's
day.
if I knew I was going to get bragged upon, I would have asked you on here.
You are?
No.
Seriously, dude. I mean, you're going to help me convince people.
So let's talk about that, though, how we met. So we were both featured speakers at the NCCE conference this last
Yes.
February, and Erika's
Yes.
there sharing all things green screen gal and all things video and how to actually do video. And I was like, oh, wait, but I do the research behind why video is so important, and why a it's not a nice to have in the classroom, but video has
Right.
the research shows that it has so much power in every learning environment, not just online learning, not just hybrid or
Yes.
blended, but face-to-face learning as well. It has
Mm-hmm.
so much power. So yeah, so we just kind of clicked and meshed, and yeah, it just
Oh, yeah.
kind of from there. So tell me more about your work as green screen gal.
Okay, well, it's so funny. The whole ADHD thing makes me realize that I am really horrible at any kind of 60-second pitch. You know how they say you're supposed to be
The
able to
elevator
describe what you
pitch.
do? Because what I do is in my elevator pitch, it's literally changing all the time. But my hope is to help educators and their students at a more global level to lose the fear of creating videos and using video in the classroom, and also to find the fun in the creating of it. It is an art. Video production is an art, and a lot of people don't realize that. They think, oh, I have to make a video, just record myself. And you and I are going to be teaching this very soon together about it's very creative storytelling. So I like to help teachers, first of all, lose the fear and have some fun with it, but learn how to tell stories in a very creative way using video production. I'm also very passionate as Green Screen Gal for mindful media. During COVID, I started this whole thing where students were making videos teaching breathing techniques, or videos just on kindness where they spelled it out and doing gymnastics on top of words like happy, and any kind of message that could come through to help heal this world. And coming from kids, it's way more powerful than me preaching to people they should breathe more and use breathing techniques. So the kids, I love Kid President. I'm sure you love Kid President.
Oh
Do you know
yeah.
Kid President? Yeah. And I always tell my students, you are all Kid Presidents. And I've actually talked to the creator of Kid President many times, Brad Montag. He's incredible what he's done with that. But make these kids kid presidents. Let them share the joy and mindfulness, and just like I said, it's called mindful media. And that's where the breathing bubble came to. See what I mean? I'm not a 60-second pitch person.
Tell us about your breathing bubbles.
Yeah. So during COVID, I'm a yoga instructor, and I also, being someone who's super hyper and, anxious on my own level of it. And the power of your breath, the power of deep breathing exercises, what it can do for you and your brain, and take you out of fight or flight so kids can take that test they're nervous about or whatever. There's so many benefits to it that it's become a normal thing in my classroom. Instead of doing something like, 1, 2, 3, look at me, or, things like that, we literally start breathing. Okay, everybody, we're going to do a breathing bubble. Or okay, let's try we're going to do some 4-7-8. That's a breathing technique, 4-7-8, that they actually use in the military. I use it to fall asleep every night, where you inhale for 4, hold for 7, exhale for 8. What happened was I was teaching my students how to use these breathing bubbles, which I don't like to assume people know what they are, but it's when you take a bubble and you inhale with the bubble, like you have on your iPhone watch.
Yeah, my Apple Watch has it. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I mean, it basically is an iPhone watch.
I'm more of a software person than a hardware. So inhale for 3, hold, exhale for 3, and hold. And the power of holding the breath. I could get into the whole science of it, but I won't. As I was playing with these bubbles with the kids, I said, why don't we make some and put something in the middle of our bubbles that is personalized to just you? So when you need it and you use it, it brings you joy just to look at it, even not even use it. So the kids can put little mini videos of their pets or them getting a score. I had one girl make one. She made her breathing bubble an actual ball from field hockey, and her little video part for holding her breath is her getting a goal in slow-mo. And it's hard to explain without looking at them, but it turned into this thing. It wasn't just about the bubble. I like to normalize breathing in classrooms. That should be a tagline, normalize breathing. But it was the process of them making it, because while they make the bubble, it's in Canva. The one we have them in several programs now, but it takes a little time, but I have them practice it to check the timing, even though they don't really need to. And just watching them all slump in their chairs, like, well, this thing really works, Miss Sandstrom. Like, inhale. Okay, mine's perfect timing. Anyway, so we started making personalized breathing bubbles, and now it's turned into personalized breathing techniques of all kinds. But it's pretty powerful, and our mission with my students is to get classrooms globally doing this, and we're on our way. We have quite a few. This is when this happened. I don't know if you wanted to bring that up.
Yes, I want everybody to know, if you're listening, you didn't see what she just held up, but Erika truly is the green screen gal. She was on the cover of K-12 EdTech magazine with her green screen, and it's super fun. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Well, it's funny. I'm at my parents' house. It's not even their house, actually. It's a rental right now. They're in Florida, so I have this fun fish
and an alligator.
And this was hanging on the wall. In and out, yeah.
It's very Florida themed.
Keep me company right here. Yeah.
Not Massachusetts.
There we go. He's helping me out today. But my mom, from the flood, she obviously got to save her pictures. They lost everything, sadly, and but they did save this. And she came in here before I started. She's like, "You gotta show them this."
That's great.
She doesn't really talk like that, but she's 87, but she's amazing. So, but what's funny about this is when I got called by EdTech, it was 2021 to do an article, and it was all on my mindful media. And I was so excited because the kids' work got shown in the bubbles is how they found me. They saw me teaching it on a global webinar. Anyway, they don't tell you you're on the cover. They just said, hey, we have a photographer coming. It's going to take 6 hours. And I'm like, did she say 6 hours? 6 hours. I thought for a hip shot, because it's always the hip shot.
Like the head
or
shot.
Or the folded arms, right?
The very professional.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm like, 6 hours. It was 6 hours of hip shots and head shots. And I thought by hour 5, I was like, do you think we got it? He's like, yeah, I think we do. But they want me to go the full 6 hours. This is a very important shoot. He's not allowed to tell me I'm on the cover. They knew it because they're afraid people will back out. Yeah, they don't tell you. So I said, can we just have some fun? So I grabbed some of my props and started jumping. We were just doing this for fun because EdTech magazine is very conservative. If you look at every cover, they're all the folded arms
very
or hip shot. But they chose it. I'm literally jumping. So that was the story behind it, and it was hysterical because I had no idea until the magazine showed up at my school. My boss comes running upstairs. He's like, "You didn't tell me about this." I'm like, "I didn't know that."
So you don't even know you were really on the cover till it came out. Oh wow!
Till it actually showed up in my mailbox at my school.
And you were like, "Oh, it's me." That's great.
And then the woman who found me, she's like, I can finally talk to you about it. We didn't want to tell you. We wanted to surprise you. And we also thought people always back out when they hear cover. So that's why it was 6-hour photo shoot. But the article has a lot of pictures too. And it was just it's a long story, but it was a powerful thing. And it's what gave me the confidence to keep going. And now Green Screen Gal I'm also known for my, I don't know if you know this. I ran 2 summits.
You were telling me about this.
It was called Not Just a Green Screen Summit. Yeah. Not Just a Green Screen Summit. I had 22 presenters the first year and 30 the second. And this was during COVID, 2022 and 23. Manny was one of my co-hosts, and Trisha Fugelstad, known as Fugel Fun. She was really popular for a long time. But it was great. And that's how I got to know all these EdTech people. I mean, the Merrills were in it, and Cosmo was in it. The E-twins, all these people. You would have been if I knew you at that time. Everybody was in it. And it was a way to pull together during COVID. Now there's so many online webinars, and people beg me to bring it back, but maybe someday. I don't know. It was a lot of work.
Yeah, I love that. You just shared so many great things. You shared.
Sorry,
I love it. You shared just how, you're the Green Screen Gal, and you are really sharing the power of video and how to make it easy and doable for teachers, but then so much more with your mindful media and your breathing bubbles. And that's just, it's really fantastic. We often don't think about all the other things that you can turn into video. I always just use the term pep talks, but you were really like ending upon that as like this idea of spreading joy and giving fun. It's amazing what a 30-second little pep talk video will do. If we've had a heavy week or a long week, those few days before break or, whatever it is, like post a quick little video. Students can watch it whenever they want on their own time. You could play it for everybody in the class, whatever works for you, and just totally pep everyone up and get them ready to learn something new that day.
Exactly. And the art behind video too, there's videos we make that are just words and music. We use a quote that we break up, and it turns into this thing where it causes people to cry. Video is so far beyond just filming yourself, and student made video. I mean, I don't know if we'll talk about that later, but it's the retention these kids have for when they're creating videos over a poster. It's just, it blows your mind, because especially they're TikTok babies now. These kids want to create.
It's their
on that
world
level.
that they live in.
They live in a world they live in.
YouTube, TikTok.
Yes, and it's so much fun to even. I think there's even more power behind the screen. It's not just the person on camera or whatever you have on camera. Could be B-roll. All those things. It's what the kids get to do with the creation behind the camera and all the jobs they can have. And they're so proud of themselves, but just, I don't know, just what I've experienced, and I know you have too, with when kids make a video about something, they'll watch it over and over again, and their parents and grandparents will post it on Facebook, and people are super proud, and they will not forget the content ever. They'll watch it forever. But a poster, they're going to throw that away. They'll take the test, and then it's gone.
It's a great way to...
I had that example.
In any content. So if you're listening to this and you're like, oh, I'm a science teacher or a math teacher or ELH, whatever you teach in your video doesn't fit in my classroom. I promise you can have students create a video about any content area, and you can leverage videos as a teacher in any content area.
I personally need to learn from videos so I can go back and watch it again. And the students feel so much more calm when they know there's a video to go with the lesson. But I just watching these kids and how much content they can do. For example, a math teacher, we made a perimeter rap. It was a whole rap about
like a
perimeters.
RAP rap. When you said rap, I went to the RAP. I'm like, you rap something? I got it. A rap about perimeter.
They rapped about perimeters, and they were in the video. They were in the music video. They were on top of the shapes and stuff. I would love a challenge like that. Any teacher out there with any curriculum, something you have to teach, let's make a video. I was going to say, call me up. What is this, 1982? Call me. Send me a message. I will help you come up with a concept for a video. And now with AI, AI will come up with it for you. The way I use AI with video production, many ways, actually, because a lot of people say to me, oh, you're not going to need your green screen anymore. You're not going to need to make videos anymore because AI will make them. And I'm like, but you don't understand. It's not about that. It's not about that. It's about the process. The filming is this much of video production process. And it's about the social emotional learning that happens when these kids get together. It's about the planning, and the AI has been fun because video production can take time. And that's a big thing teachers say. I don't have time to do a video project. So that's where we use AI to help us along. let's take all of the ideas, even the bad and weird ones, and throw them in AI and have it help us script. And it's awesome because even the really unpopular ideas
The ideas that need
get
work.
woven in. Yes, the ideas that are the one Johnny kid or whatever who has to shout out something silly, but AI helps make it work, so everyone's a winner. And I don't know, I love it. I love it. And I just, like you and I both are on a mission to help teachers understand the power of it, but also get rid of the fear
Yep.
and have some
Okay,
fun.
so on that note,
Yeah.
I want to no,
Sorry.
that's a
Like,
perfect
what?
transition. I want to transition into a segment I call Truth or Teach, where we share teaching wins and fails because we all know teaching is full of both. So a few things I want to do here. Number
cute.
one, truth or
Truth or
teach.
teach.
Number one is, what is your advice for teachers that are intimidated or maybe have had a previous bad experience with video or listening to this going, oh, no, I'm not techie. I hear that all the time. I'm not techie. I can't create video. What advice would you give them?
First of all, I don't believe them because anyone can scroll, right? We're all scrolling on these videos all the time. I always tell teachers, first of all, one thing I tell them is that when you are scrolling and having those times, for something that actually entertains you or you like about video, because a lot of times I find ideas from people I watch online, and or even commercials and things like that, just to say which one, just to get them excited about, hey, I actually did like a video, just so they don't hate on video. And then I show them, I have them do videos where they don't have to be on camera at first. People being on camera, that's the huge
Yep.
part
People
of the problem.
hate
So
themselves.
using
Hate. And did you know, I don't actually science behind why we don't like to hear ourselves on recordings and in videos. And it has to do with the way like our eardrums work and the way that we that we
Really?
hear ourselves when we're just like right now when I'm talking is different
Yeah.
than the way that we hear our on a video. And we tend to hear ourselves like a little bit lower pitched than when we hear ourselves on a recording where it's not like reverberating through our eardrum. So
Well, maybe we should put that on the first sentence of right before I tell someone to use a voiceover and put a fun picture of themselves.
no, it really is.
Because a lot of times I'll
Because
do that
everybody-
too. Tell them the
Everybody
science
always
behind
says,
it.
"Oh, I just don't like to hear myself. I don't like to watch myself." Nobody does. You just have to like slowly work into it. And and being a teacher in 2025, we live in the age of YouTube and TikTok. Like you have to just slowly work into it and get comfortable with it. But anyway, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I wanted to add that it's literally there's a reason we don't like to hear ourselves.
Yeah. No, you're not interrupting at all because this is important, and even just, I think when I met you and this session we're going to be doing, bringing in the why and the science behind it and the proof is really helpful because then people will be more open to it. But I just help them to get a quick win. You don't want it to be some big, huge idea, but just a concept that we can teach or something fun. I'm known for creating fun videos before we do the core subject videos. I don't assign the science video. I have them create a crazy green screen, run from dinosaurs, and then, do a jump cut into space to, they do all these crazy things first, or even pop culture fun. We did some Michael Jackson tricks and, the part where he's leaning.
Yeah.
Just things like that. Or have them do a jump cut magic trick, because what it does is it teaches not only the teachers, but it teaches the students how to use the video track. And they're more engaged and they're having fun with it because they want to post it, most of them. But it's just, they're super fun. And then they have confidence in the video production tracks and everything just from doing the fun video first. My Instagram is full of them. Like I'll teach them how to do a superhero, where they have the kids fly through the sky and do a voiceover and how they're saving the world and things like that. And the engagement is huge. And then I will say, okay, guys, your science teachers want you to make a weather report for your science project. And they're psyched because they're like, oh, remember that one transition we used, or remember that special effects thing we did there? That would be great for the Weather Channel because then we could do this. And so there's a reason that we make the fun videos. And whenever I have teachers participate in some of those, even at conferences, I go around and I make fun videos of teachers doing crazy things. They get more excited. I literally do that in every session. I have somebody come up and then have the people edit it. Once they have a win of any kind, any small edit, it starts to hook
then
them.
you're like, oh, I can
also
do
when
this.
I tell them yes, I can do this and I'm good at it, and then it's much easier to show you than talk about it. But also just watching their, because a lot of times I'll have a session and I overwhelm people sometimes. I've learned my lesson, and one of my teacher fails that's coming up is that you can't just show all your fancy stuff and expect people to feel confident that they could create the same thing I can do.
Baby steps.
So it's
quick
important.
Wins, baby steps. Yeah.
Quick wins, fun little, and they're like, wow, I didn't know the iPhone, and now you told me the other phones can pause.
I was just gonna.
So excited about that. By the way, I got your text.
Erika, a quick one that Erika shared with me, and I have to say, I have not had the best experience with video in my teaching career. It's taken me a really long time to get comfortable, to not totally dislike video editing. What finally got me over the hump was honestly the evidence and the research behind just how powerful it is has been so instrumental in giving me quick wins and little tiny tips. And the one that she gave me a couple weeks ago was on the iPhone now. There is a pause button when you're recording. So you can hit record on a video, and then you can say something, you can hit pause. And then you can regroup yourself, hit record again, say something else, hit pause. That is a literal game changer, because you used to have to record a clip, then record another clip, then record another clip, then find some sort of video editor tool and splice them all together. That right there is a roadblock for the majority of people, just having to figure out how to video together. With this new pause feature, you don't have to do that anymore. Yeah. And you also taught me that that's called a jump cut. I didn't know that. So when you're like pausing and then you like change, you like turn a little bit and you record from a different angle. You notice that a lot. Or come closer. Or come farther away. That's called, I didn't know the technical term for that. It's called a cut. You taught me that.
Well, actually, I use Tony Vincent's. Tony Vincent says punch in, punch out, just to keep it simple.
I like that. Yeah. I like that. Either
That's his
one.
term.
So so that was a huge game changer to me. So then I have an iPhone. My husband has an Android phone. It is like thing in our marriage that we would never, we're totally teasing here that we would never know if the other one was like being, doing something they shouldn't do, because we literally can't figure out how to use each other's phones. Like he picks up my phone, he's like, oh, I pick up his phone. Seriously. So anyway, I was like, I have to know if Android phones have this pause button like the iPhones do. So the other day I was like, can I have your phone? I literally took a picture of it and texted it to Erika. I'm like, just so you know, Android phones, it's not just iPhone people now. I don't know about Google Pixels. We'll have to find out for Google people if they have the pause button. But yeah, that was seriously a huge game changer for me of like, oh, I can record short little reels and TikTok videos now. Love it.
It is a win because people scroll, literally your attention span that you keep people on your videos is 3 seconds. That is proven across the board. It is 3 seconds. If you don't have someone's attention. 3 seconds. And I look back at my videos sometimes, I'm like, how long did they watch it? And the more I learn about jump cuts and the fact that people's brains jump, so your videos need to jump too. And if you can't unsee it once you start watching it, but watch any good creator online and count how many times there's a jump cut. That's how our brains think. It's short, quick, sweet, punch in, punch out.
On that note, you said something to me the other day that really hit home. You said in the age of TikTok, short form video, we live in a world of that type of video. In order to engage people, that type of video is necessary. And we tend to knock on kids that are Gen Z and Gen Alpha learners. All K-12 are Gen Z and Gen Alpha, right? We tend to knock on them and, they don't have attention spans. I'm like, people, it's all of us, our attention spans. It's all of us.
It's not them. They're distracted.
Yes.
So much to look at. We got to get them back in nature. That really
hit me. I was like, oh man, like if we're talking about that, like in order to engage adults, we have to have that type of like short form jump cutty. Then that means that we've got to get our act together in education and make this happen for kids, because that's how they learn. They've literally never lived in a world that didn't have YouTube and short form video of some form.
It's so true. And also even in the podcasts, the thing that works for podcasts and why people can listen is storytelling. It's storytelling. People want to watch a Netflix series. Your podcast is telling a story. So you do keep people's attention in that way. So if you can tell a story and keep their attention, that's also very powerful. But what's fun about jump cuts is you don't have to do a million takes and you don't have to do all the editing that you had to do before. It's so much better. And what I like too about Canva and Adobe Express and all of these places is you can record one slide at a time. So that's also made video easier for teachers if you're teaching a lesson. The days of turning on computer. I feel bad saying this because I have a million videos like this on my YouTube, but of turning on the computer and just talking through the whole thing and on step 2 and 30 minutes later you have one giant video. I feel like that should be broken into segments more. Like 2 to 3, like each part of your lesson should be 2 to 3 minute segment, kind of like an
Here
online
comes
course.
Lindy with the research. And actually, pause for a second. I want to talk more about this, but we keep kind of like mentioning it, but we haven't fully said it. So we are doing a session together at the FETC conference coming up very, very, very soon, in a matter of days here. It's called The Joy is Real. So we brought in that joy aspect, and real as in REEL, as in an Instagram reel, not REAL. And we have a 2-hour workshop, and the whole thing is I'm going to share my research tidbits about video, and then Erika's going to kind of show them how it's done in different tools. But one of my research tidbits is the research is a little bit all over I always use this as like a caveat when I tell teachers this. It's a little all over the place in terms of how long our videos should be. But the more recent research all says anywhere from 30 seconds to 3 minutes, 3 minutes max. And I always mention this part. I always say that 3 minute max is not just kids. It's learners of any age. We start to check out with video after about 3.5 minutes. So exactly what you said, that 2 to 3 minute mark matches what the research shows. The research also says you get to a point where under 30 seconds, you're segmenting too much. And you kind of see that if you're a TikTok user. I keep saying TikTok, but I'm a big TikTok user. I've learned so much on TikTok of how to engage learners, honestly. But that's what you see on those platforms that suck people in. And what is your goal as a teacher? To suck students in so we can learn. We often like talk about the bad parts of those platforms, and believe me, social algorithms have so much bad to them, but we don't talk about the good parts that we can actually learn from why
much
why
from
those
them.
social platforms suck us in, and bring it into the classroom as a way to engage, especially Gen Z and Gen Alpha learners, but learners of any age.
Absolutely. I mean, we have to, being of the age I am, you have to roll with it. You have to change with the times. I don't teach the same way I used to teach, not even close. It's just, you really have to change with the times. And I also wish teachers understood that this would save them a lot of time, having videos created, because, especially a middle school teacher or high school, when you're reteaching the same concepts, it would be so nice to have a great video to go with it. But also you turn into a facilitator, and that's kind of where teaching has led, is we're more facilitators now. These kids need the independence to learn. So it makes it a lot of fun. Kids get to work together a lot. I find the power in that with video, and on and on and on. But you're right though about the length of videos, which is nice, because just like an online, you have to treat your curriculum like an online course.
YouTube's are your best friend. So create a YouTube playlist allows you to create a series of videos that are all kind of strung together in a specific order. So that means that you don't want a playlist of like 20, 30, 50 videos, but you could have, say, 5 2 to 3 minute videos in one YouTube playlist that is on the same content.
Yeah, because if you make a 15-minute video of the whole lesson, you're going to lose your students, because then they have to go back, and if they have a video to go back to, I can go back to video 2. She covered that there. They will. It's really cool. And it's fun when kids make them. Have your kids teach the lesson via video. Have them make a segment of your lesson. Okay, you guys are going to work on, I don't know where pronouns came in my brain, but it could be anything. I mean, anything. And to break a lesson down in, like you said, 5 chunks. And then when the kids take ownership of even teaching the concepts, I know that when you teach, you remember a lot. I taught moon phases when I taught 5th grade. I will never forget the phases of the moon for the rest of my life.
Yeah. No. Teaching something to someone else is like the ultimate mastery.
Cookie, I think of it.
Yeah, when you can teach something.
The ultimate mastery.
You actually,
so the teachers.
As you were saying that, I had in my mind like the jigsaw method, where you give each student, each group of students, one piece of the content that they learn and master, and then teach to the rest of the group. That creating videos with the jigsaw method would be a really great idea.
Yeah. And have the kids figure it out, and it's it's also a way for, obviously, to assess them,
Mhm.
assess what they have learned. And that's where you can jump in and say, hey, it might be good to add this little tidbit to your video because it's a very important piece to what this concept is. And yeah, I think you and I need to make some examples. I'm
Yeah,
starting to get excited. Like I see
do.
us like co-creating something just from talking.
Yeah.
Didn't you? I got a spark go on when I was
I
like
love
looking
it.
at you. I'm like, we got to do
So,
this.
so on the note of like next steps as a teacher, I know there's people listening that are like, okay, this sounds great. Maybe you're convincing me. I need to start making videos. The tools. You got to have the tools. It's not all about the tools, but you do have to have the tools. What are some, I know you mentioned Canva. I think you mentioned maybe one other earlier. What are some of the tools that you're going to be sharing with our audience at our FETC session as like a get started creating video as a teacher or educator?
We're definitely using Canva and using Adobe Express, both wonderful platforms, both free for educators. Another one I love is ScreenPal. And I know you love that
Yes.
one too. They even have a green screen feature in there. So that's, WeVideo. WeVideo is amazing. If your district has any kind of funds, it's not terribly expensive and it's a wonderful all-in-one program. And I love it because it has green screen. I'm very big on, having chroma key as well as video background removal because it just works better. But that's a whole nother
And
podcast.
and
To
so that's
convince
another
people.
thing that you taught me. I have been doing green screen stuff for 15, 20 years in education. The Doing app I was using on during the iPad craze. I call it the iPad craze of the
Yes.
2010s when all the schools were buying iPad
Yes.
carts. We were using the Doing app and making green screen videos. But I did not know, and I'm a techie person, this is what I do, that chroma key, right? Chroma key? Yes.
Yeah.
Chroma key is the technology
Yep.
that allows you to do green screen. And not every video editing tool has that, but ScreenPal does.
No, and they're mostly paid
Yes,
ones. Yeah.
yes.
ScreenPal does. And Dewink is still my favorite app on the planet. It's cheap. It's $5 once per iPad and you never pay another dime. I'm actually friends with the owners now. I'm like their unofficial
Nice.
ambassador. They live in Massachusetts. But the thing about Dewink is that it has animation and it has a video track in there. But the thing is, people keep telling me, Erica, you don't need chroma key anymore. You absolutely do in my
Mm.
world because we do. I mean, when we wear the green suit to do something magical, it doesn't disappear. It's actually kind of funny when you do video background removal. You'll just see a person in a green suit holding it up. It's like, no, he's supposed to disappear. But well beyond that, it's the experience of the green screen, and none of this AI has caught up yet. It just hasn't. So chroma key. To take away that stage, to take away that experience, filming in the middle of the room or against a wall isn't the
Yep.
same thing. It just isn't. We have quiet on the set and 3, 2, 1, action, and we have the whole thing. And the kids, I actually am making a documentary, and I have not coached my kids at all. I just asked the simple question: how do you feel about using a green screen for your videos versus, if we had to film over here? And you should, I had to take some of it out because they got really mad. They're like, why won't they put chroma key in and make my life easier? I'm like, okay, we can't put that in
I
the
love that
video.
your
But
students know that. Then, like, they know.
they know.
That's
They
great.
know. And, green screen, I got dubbed green screen gal. I'm not all about green screen, but I am about the experience of the joy and the stage and what it's done for my shy students that shock themselves, what it's done for my students to collaborate and cooperate. And it's just such a magical, magical place to step onto that. And I love teachers are still using it. So when people, a lot of AI people like, you don't need that anymore.
Well,
Yes,
actually,
I
I
do.
want to I want to talk
We'll
about that for a second. I
always
love
using
that
it.
you brought up AI. I didn't even have it on our list to even discuss today, but it is such, now that I think about it, such an important conversation around video because text to video generation is getting better and better and better. And you said, it's not there yet. I get this question all the time is, hey, are there any AI tools out there that make video better? I'm like, not really. No. That you can generate. Yeah,
the
you can
scripting.
generate
It
really
makes the
cool. It makes
scripting
the
better.
scripting better, and you can generate really cool, like cinematic looking clips. But in terms of actually editing, it's not
Backgrounds.
there. But I want to say that even if it gets there at some point, I hope, like you said, that we don't let it take away the process and the productive struggle that's involved with creating a video because there's so much learning.
Yeah, taking away the
Yeah.
storytelling of these kids, taking away, like I said, the SEL and the mindful moments. And I get to swoop in and teach I statements when kids are arguing. Woo, So let's talk about what an I statement is. It's
So much
endless.
learning.
The power, so much learning and respect for other kids who are filming. And the video production process, it's very similar to the scientific process. I mean, they're very similar. And to take all of that away and type in a prompt,
Yeah.
would break my
Yeah.
heart. It would, and it doesn't mean I don't love AI. I do,
but it doesn't mean that you
let's
can't
use
use it. Both can exist. Yeah,
You
both
can.
can exist under one umbrella. Because even like prompting requires so much vocabulary,
Yeah,
right? That there's so
Exactly.
much vocabulary. That's what a lot of teachers don't realize. There's so much vocabulary development involved in giving a good prompt to really get what you want, especially where
Yes.
like text to video and text to image generation is. But that doesn't mean that we only do that. We also want to have that productive struggle and still video edit it. And the opposite is true. Just because we want the productive struggle and we want to edit and we want to record and we want to use the green screens doesn't mean that you can't also embrace these generative AI technologies when it makes sense.
Right, like making a fun, incredible background. But also, I just thought of this. I don't know if this would work. I'm sure it would work. Create a video using AI and then recreate it. Let's break it down and figure out how can we recreate this video and then see how many different versions of it come out.
Yeah, and how close you get. And
look at that. You and I are writing a book.
Is it better or worse? Or the same? I don't really like the word worse. That's not the greatest word.
Exactly.
I would word that better with kids or teachers that I'm working with. But yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
That breakdown.
Right. Well, there's ways to incorporate it too. It could be part of their video. It could be a scene in their video. It doesn't have to be the whole thing. They can do the human part, and then here's the AI part. Jump it in when they're teaching something. I mean, why not use it together? But to take out the human element would. I'm never going to let that happen.
I am going to switch gears for a second because we have to do our very important segment called Tech Check or Tech Rec. We give an honest take on a strategy, a trend, or an idea. So we do not share this ahead of time. So this is a surprise. So I'm going to throw something at you. You're going to tell us, is it a Tech Check or a Tech Rec? All right. Are you ready? Chromebooks for video editing.
All right. To quote one of my students, Miss Sandstrom, I know we're not supposed to use our phones, but I would rather get in trouble than use the Chromebook because, he goes, I'd rather have 2 potatoes and a wire than to use my Chromebook.
I love that you're answering this with a student perspective.
Well, he did. To read, he said, I'd rather have 2 potatoes and a wire than that thing. And I literally laughed. But, however, if there's nothing else there, figure it out. They just need front-facing cameras. So Chromebook cameras, Tech Rec at this point until they get front-facing.
Yeah.
I'd rather have 2 potatoes and a wire.
Right. What about in terms of, say if you were able to record on a mobile device that has a front-facing camera and then get that to a Chromebook to edit it?
Well, no, and I shouldn't slam on the Chromebooks because there's a lot of video they could make. Like if they're in Canva or Adobe Express and they're making a talking head, I mean, we're going to use those cameras. Absolutely. But they are getting better.
So I'm hearing in terms of editing, potential Tech Check. Yeah.
Oh, Chromebooks are fine.
For yeah. I would 100% agree with that.
Yeah, video editing, they're great.
Yeah.
Because they're great.
Honestly,
absolutely.
So my go-tos for video editing, by the way, I have a newish blog post up that has, if you're wondering more about the research, and I was actually thinking as we were talking, I might do a podcast episode just talking about the research behind teacher created video, but I've got a blog post on it with a good visual, and in there I give what are my Lindy Hawk's personal go-tos for video creation: Canva, ScreenPal, and specifically Canva, the slide-by-slide editor, ScreenPal, and Descript. And all three of those are web-based. Descript has an app, but honestly, I was told by one of my friends that works at Descript to use the app, and I just keep reverting back to the web version of it. So all three of those are web-based video editors and would work fine on Chromebooks. Because if you're not familiar with Chromebooks have to have, you can't download a program on a Chromebook. They have to be web-based. Anything you do on a Chromebook has to be a web-based program.
Which is plenty of web-based. I used CapCut a lot. It's not as safe for kids, but I do teach teens. But CapCut blows a lot of things away. And it has an online version. It's not as good
I didn't know.
as the phone.
See, I use the CapCut app, like the teeniest bit on my phone.
No, they have an online version too.
See, you just taught me something else.
Yes, girl.
CapCut is very powerful.
And the thing about CapCut is the speed up, speed down because with creative video production, I use a lot of slow-mo and a lot of time lapse and things like that. You don't want to make your videos where it's like watching paint dry. I always tell the kids, speed that section up. Let's speed that up. But I love, as an older generation, I love the filters you can put on yourself because you need to have confidence in your videos, and it's so cool because they can put makeup on you even when you're not wearing makeup.
Some people love the filter, and if you're not familiar, those are like if you use Snapchat, they have the filters where you can put like a reindeer over your face.
But they're subtle.
Yeah,
they're more subtle.
There's actually very productive filters. You're right, that will make you look like you had a professional hair and makeup team type of thing, if that's something that's important to you.
Exactly. Well, I like that they can make it very subtle so it looks very natural, because I don't even have to wear makeup a lot of times. And also I love the special effects, like they're called body effects, where you can make like people always ask me, how did you do that?
I'm like, wait, I don't know if I know what this is. What is body effects?
Oh, the body effects are cool. Like I can have a swirl of lightning go around my body and it looks like it's literally going around me.
And where is this in? This is in CapCut.
They're called body effects.
See? You just taught me something else.
You will lose a couple days. Okay. So I'm sorry to your husband, because you're gonna be playing in body effects. I actually have on my Instagram, I have a tutorial on how to use them, how to use body effects. And it's the kids go nuts. So we do, they might do a lot of the editing in Canva or Adobe, and then they'll say, hey, can we go throw a body effect in? So I let them incorporate it, because CapCut, you have to be careful with CapCut in the classroom, because it's not, because there's some of their what do you call them, templates aren't good for the little ones, but it is such a power. I'm so surprised how powerful
I'm glad that you said that, because that is very important. The other ones we've mentioned are great ones to use with your students. I would agree. CapCut is more of one that you could use to create videos for your students, but not maybe necessarily. Maybe high school, but definitely not elementary school.
High schoolers will use it.
To have your students create video. So that's an important distinction.
Video, that has wonderful stuff in
is a good one.
I mean, that's, if you want...
That's a great one for Chromebooks, too.
It's so
a lot
safe.
of Chromebook schools have WeVideo.
If you have Chromebooks, highly recommend it to schools
for the
that
student
have a budget.
Creation side. I would agree with that.
Right. And Canva's just changed their video production. I've been talking to Canva a lot. They've been asking for me to do feedback. Yeah, because we're hopefully to fix it. It's a very different than what it was. Okay. So
so I have to tell this story too. So we're prepping for a FETC session, and we're on a Zoom call, and I told you I'm doing all the research stuff, and I made this really cool blog and really cool infographic, but I was feeling like, I feel like I'm like not doing my like share of our 2-hour workshop. So I was like, I could do the Canva demo. I use Canva every single day. And like I said, I use the slide by slide video tool, and I use some of the video templates. So I start like going through, I'm like, okay, well, this is what I would demo. And Erika started giving me all of these little tips and tricks of like, have you ever done a different shaped frame for your video? Like turn your head into a flower. And I'm like, what? No, you can do that? So pretty soon then she's like, and wait. And then she gave me another tip. And then pretty soon I'm like, why don't you just do the demo for our workshop? Because
but that's because I don't have a live Lindy.
I thought it was great, because I was like, it just showed like the pure difference in my very basic screencasty videos of like where I am at in my learning of video. And I was like, my demo of Canva is going to be so much more dry and boring than Erika's demo of Canva. And you taught me.
No, mine overwhelmed people because I get so excited. I'm like, look what you can
I
do.
literally never would have thought.
It's my art. Video production's my art.
I never would have thought to take and like, I always just do the round head of Lindy talking. Change that to a fun shape, like, a flower or,
And then I had you running on the moon too.
If you're listening, people are listening and they're like, okay, we've been listening to these guys talk about the power of video for almost an hour now. I'm ready to do it, but I feel like I really need some help. I need a course or a webinar or something. What do you have available for listeners to help them dip their toes into video creation? Or maybe not. Maybe you're listening and you're like me. You're already doing it at a very basic level and you're ready for the next step. What do you have available for them?
Okay. So there are a lot of creators that are starting to create things for video production. I know that Canva and Adobe Express both have good YouTube channels, or even in Canva, I know they have if you just put in video production Canva, you're going to find a bunch of stuff on how to use the platform. not so much the creative part. For Adobe Express, I always tell people to go to Claudio. He is their resident. He's one of their evangelists, and he has a whole YouTube channel on video production for Adobe Express and Adobe programs, and he's excellent. Also, I'm creating one, not to do a shameless plug, but to do a shameless plug. Tony Vincent and I are creating something. We're making some online courses. We're starting with Canva video production, and it's going to teach people from A to Z everything they need to know about creating videos in Canva and examples. And they're going to it's a hands-on workshop. It's really good, and it's called Of Course. It's still not out yet, but we're working very hard on it behind the scenes. And what's hard for us is we have created all the lessons and stuff we want to do, but we can't do all of the tutorials yet because the Canva right now is in beta testing for their new video production track. So things are changing daily on that new track. So we want to make sure we get the latest and greatest, and we'll always, but it's called Of Course actually, I'll send you the link.
I'll put it in the show notes. I'll put the link in the show notes.
You put it in the show notes, but also WeVideo. If you're in WeVideo, they have a whole assignment library. I actually have 8 lesson plans in there, and it's wonderful. It's an actual video you can do with your kids, and it's everything. You could literally open it up and assign it, and you won't have to do anything. Except I always encourage teachers, please create it yourself first if you can, because you will find how much of a win you'll have when you make it. So I don't know if that was helpful or not for where to go, but both those platforms have quite a bit in there to get you going. And templates, pick a template and make something.
I almost made that your tech rec, by the way. I was going back and forth between Chromebooks for video editing and video templates. What you thought?
Oh, they're wonderful.
So video templates are a tech check, according to Erika.
Big time. Yeah. You will impress your friends. Just go in and even look in the Instagram template. The templates for all these programs is just incredible. You can make it your own, but you will have a win immediately.
How else can listeners connect with you?
It's kind of a theme now. I was dubbed Green Screen Gal, so just plug that in and you'll find me everywhere. On Instagram, I'm Green Screen Gal 44 because I had that first. I have both platforms, but that's the one. And definitely my YouTube channel and TikTok, all the places. So definitely reach out too. I love to help people if they say, hey, I am stuck here, I don't know what to do, or I need an idea for this, and this is what I do for fun. I'm like 2 a.m. going, make a little tutorial, send it along. So yeah, love to help people out. Awesome. So reach out. But
your Instagram is so much fun, by the way. I love watching all of your videos and stories of your students making videos and your green screens, and you've always got the best stuff on there. All right.
I'm having a good time.
Joy. You're bringing joy. That was how we started the episode. Joy. So, like I said, we're doing a session at FETC this year in Orlando coming up really soon. It's Wednesday at 8 a.m. So get up bright and early. We have a 2-hour workshop. So it's very hands-on. I'm mostly there as I'm going to give you the research and the evidence, and Erika gets to do a lot of the fun stuff of how to actually make it happen. So it's going to be great.
Oh, yours is fun too.
It is fun. I mean, I think research is fun. So, I mean, it's important.
This research your research fascinates me.
It is very fascinating.
I feel
and
so
it's
blessed.
Not something they teach you in teacher prep school. They don't teach you the fact that video can help develop a quasi relationship between you and your students. So if you don't feel like you have...
So cool. That alone is so cool. That quasi relationship.
And I think that research study alone could do so much for educators right now that feel like that overflowing jar of marbles. And you have so much pressure to teach the standards and prepare for and all the things. That little tidbit alone, that it doesn't have to be developing relationships during the class period. You can use video to help develop that quasi relationship with students is really huge.
You know what's real funny? I know we're ending, but I have a TikTok now, and I walk into the lunchroom now, and kids I don't even have in my class. I love your TikTok, great. And they feel like they know me. So it has brought it has made me famous at school.
But wait, I actually do want to talk about that, because that's exactly what my research behind teacher created video really emphasizes. And so those kids that you don't even have in class are watching your TikTok. I
don't even have them in my class, but they're watching them all.
Next year
and they're
or
learning
next semester,
from me.
You might have them in class.
Yeah.
And you have already started developing that relationship with them just
Yep.
by posting
Yep.
fun little TikTok videos and Instagram reels. And
Oh, and some of them are now I'm teaching with them. Like I realize I have an audience of my whole school, and I'm actually going to start teaching concepts and stuff more than just the fun ones. But yeah, the kids do. They feel like they know me. It's the most requested class now. The 6th grade principal's like, everybody wants to take your class now. I think it's your TikTok. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry.
That's the ultimate dream of any teacher, but especially the ultimate dream of elective teachers like us, where they don't have to take your class. Like that's the ultimate dream when you've got overflowing attendance rosters, and
we do.
That's just such a testament to your work. So for real, we are going to wrap up here. We keep finding other things to talk about. We end every episode with a Make Ed Tech 100 moment. I actually want to share mine, and then I'm going to have you share what is your Make Ed Tech 100 moment to share with the audience. Mine is that teaching is about so much more than content. You have to bring the joy. As you said, I love that. You've got to bring the fun side. You've got to bring the joy. You've got to bring that relationship development. And there's so many other ways that you can do it. Video is such a powerful way. Teaching mindfulness with like your breathing bubbles is such a powerful way to do that. So that's my Make Ed Tech 100 moment to leave listeners with. What is yours, Erika?
I think it actually can... I'm a huge advocate for mindfulness, and, people hear that word and it's been commercialized and whatever. But at the end of the day, if you don't help kids or help yourself with self-regulation, nobody's learning, nobody's full of joy, nobody's anything. So I have a true passion of the present moment. And once you normalize that in your classroom and normalize present moment, calmness, let's bring our out of fight or flight and bring ourselves back, the learning can get so magical. And just to normalize the calm, the powers in the calm. And coming from someone who's not calm. It's a very simple concept. It's just take a breath, take a pause. You're not missing out on teaching more because you're teaching to a wall when a kid is stressed out.
Nothing's
and they're
going
not
in.
Engaged.
Nothing's going in.
Nothing's going in. And, and so if we could just calm everybody down a little bit and in a positive way. But like you said, with all of these ways, joy is so important to education. You have to have some laugh, and gratitude is another fast way to get there too. So if we can normalize gratitude, normalize self-regulation, we would have a different world. That was a big statement.
I love it. I'm hearing take care of yourself. Educators, you got to take care of yourself first. If you don't take care of yourself,
you do. Self-care.
You're not going to be there for your students.
Have fun.
You have to make sure that your students are taken care of and regulated, because if they're not regulated, then and the research tidbit, the research literally shows that no learning will occur if students are unregulated.
No learning will occur.
Literally,
gray hairs will occur. And yeah, I don't know. It breaks my heart when I see the stress and all of that. It's selfish not to practice self-care. That's why I'm so into mindfulness, and people like Green Screen Gal teaches mindfulness and teaches chair yoga. And I'm actually teaching a session on that Sunday. And so I guess my message is to please bring yourself back to the present moment and find the little things we're grateful for and watch what happens.
That is such a great way to end. Way to end the episode with that message, bringing it all together. Thank you so much, Erika, for taking time to chat with us, especially being in Florida with your parents on vacation right now. She took the time to chat with us.
Yes.
Got our stuffed alligators coming out, our Florida themed stuffed alligators coming out. Thank you, Erika.
Thank you so much, Lindy. You're amazing.
Thanks for joining Make EdTech 100. I know educator time is valuable, and I'm honored you choose to spend yours with me. For more EdTech strategies you can use tomorrow and ways to bring me to your school or event, head to lindyhawk.com. If this episode resonated, hit subscribe so you don't miss the next one. I'm Lindy Hawk. Go forth and make EdTech 100.